Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Clearly Thriving. I'm Allison Clay,
And I'm Siri Harkins.
and we are thriving. Clear.
Hey.
Siri, what are you drinking today?
Nothing.
Wow, good job. I'm having a nice glass of Chardonnay because I deserve it after the day I've had.
Oh, wonderful.
How was your day? We'll start there.
Um, it was a day I went to school. I covered a class during my prep period. Um, Taught the youth,
The youth of America.
the usual 9 to 5 grind.
Woo. I already had a ton to do today because today I had to do basically a week's worth of content in one day. And then I also needed to do laundry and start packing and run some errands and wash my hair. So I set my alarm early because I was like, I'm gonna need all of the sunlight hours to get everything done. I slept through every single alarm. I think I had nine set at like 3 minute increments. I slept through all of them.
That's so crazy to me.
Well, I sent you my like the overview of how I slept last night, which like I guess the trade-off is that that's the first like decent night of sleep I've had in like a week and a half because my work schedule the last week and a half has been so erratic that it's like completely eviscerated my sleep schedule. Um, but I was like in deep sleep for hours. The hours around that my alarm was going off. I was like in deep REM. So that's why, I guess. But anyway, I woke up at like 10 and I was like, well, great. I'm already 4 hours behind. So that was fun. I didn't get quite everything done. I still have a couple errands that I need to do, and I have one more video that I have to do, but it's like a bedtime one. So I was saving that one till later anyway.
Nice.
Yeah. I did go to Target today because I was going to try to travel like super light because we're leaving or I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Big Bear and then Siri's coming on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, when you get off work. And I was gonna try to travel super light because the cars are all packed and I'm like low key worried about fitting everyone's stuff. So I was gonna try to get all of my stuff into my carry-on suitcase. And the whole time I was doing that, Winston is like sitting in my medium-sized suitcase and he keeps like meowing at me. And I was like, dude, I'm busy. But now I think he was like, we both know this is the one you're taking. So,
Wonderful.
yeah. I went to Target and got like travel toothpaste, and I finally caved and got a travel toothbrush because I was like, I don't really want to take my electric one. Um, and I, of course, forgot things. So I'll have to go back tomorrow. I was gonna get like a little travel thing of body wash. Um, because all of my like fillable ones are so big and I don't have like a ton of room left in my little I have fit all of my toiletries into my little TSA approved zipper bag. Yeah. So that's like the best I've done compacting everything. But yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I don't feel like I've like packed anything that I won't need. So I guess there's that. But I don't know. I really was optimistic that I'd be able to get it all in the smaller suitcase, but didn't happen. I gave it a good try though.
Good.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yep. I still need to work on my playlists for Anne Marie because she wants us to do this game where we all send her songs that like influenced our childhoods, I guess. Um, what age range did you do? She told me you sent her yours.
Um, a wide one.
Okay. All right. So I need to do that. But apparently the game is like we all send in a list of songs that like formed us. And then every time a song comes on that overlaps with somebody, everyone that had that song takes a shot.
Yeah, I will not actually be participating.
I
I
did ask
also,
her. It is with the Jello shots, and she is gonna make virgin ones.
um,
She was like, I don't want anyone to die.
yeah. I didn't make it like as a playlist of songs that like formed me. I just kind of went with like staples from anywhere from me being 6 years old to 16, pretty much.
Okay. I don't know what she did, but she said she's had hers done for a while. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry, everyone. Maybe not.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yep, it happened.
Just one.
Just one, but
Yeah,
it's
oh yeah, I sent Amory my playlist today.
good. She told me that you and her are the only ones who have sent them in. So good job.
Careful. That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. For one, I haven't had time to really think about it. And then every time I think about like, oh yeah, I need to make that list, I'm busy and doing other things and then I forget again. But
I was high key just adding songs to a playlist while I was teaching.
nice. Good.
So I didn't actually listen to any of the songs. I just kind of was like, oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that one.
Good.
I like remembered CDs I listened to a lot
Hmm.
in my childhood and just kind of picked a couple songs from some of those and yeah.
Nice. I have a feeling mine is going to be a lot of Hillary Duff.
I thought you were gonna say show tunes.
Well, that too. But I am feeling, for me personally, I'm feeling like 10 to 15 vibe.
Hmm.
So it's going to be like probably Hillary Duff, Taylor Swift, show tunes.
Do you want to know something funny?
Hmm.
I didn't put any Taylor Swift on mine.
What?
Yeah.
Now that is shocking. I also am supposed to give her a list of songs to put on the playlist to
Oh
play
my
in the
gosh. Do you want
drive.
to know why there's no Taylor Swift on my playlist?
Why?
Do you know when her debut album was released?
Well, she was 16, so 2008.
2006.
That was close.
Um, so I primarily picked songs from the late 90s and the early 2000s. I was kind of sticking around like 97 to 2003.
Interesting.
That's why there's no Taylor Swift.
If I went in that year range, it would be like Barney.
No, but I mean, I was in high school when this came out.
Okay, when that album came out, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I wasn't thinking like high school necessarily. Because here's the thing, no one wants to listen to what I listened to in high school. It was a lot of Seether. It was a lot of like depressing ass shit, and that wasn't the vibe for this. So I was like, we need like the
Yeah.
happy-go-lucky, like fun middle school,
Yeah.
like
That's what
vibes.
I'm feeling.
So,
But
because otherwise it gets into like fun music, but not fun for this purpose.
yes. No, okay, you're gonna laugh so hard. My depressing music was like Send in the Clowns and Sad Sondheim.
I hate sending the clowns so much.
What?
I hate it.
For why?
Okay, because when I went to go see a high school theater production, I don't know what it was called, but it was
A little
basically
night
like,
music.
no,
Oh,
no, it was like a music review. Like,
oh,
so it was
okay.
like different
Well,
songs from
that's the
different.
all right. That's the first sign.
I mean, it was good. So here's the thing. It was like fun. I went with my sister. It was like a fun time, and I had the program in front of me, and I was looking at what was coming up, and like we saw a lot of funny numbers and a lot of really entertaining, high energy. And then one was coming up called Send in the Clowns, and I was like, oh my gosh, that one's gonna be so fun and funny. And you know what? It fucking wasn't. The choir teacher legitimately sang it. It was in this like ball gown, and I was just so fucking done. I was like, this is not what I wanted. And I was already getting kind of antsy anyway.
So she
Like,
went full Desiree Armfelt with it.
I don't know what that means.
That's the character from the show that sings the song.
Well, that would make sense. I don't even know what that show is.
It's a little night music. That's why I
I know,
said,
I know that's the show.
oh,
I don't know the show.
okay.
I have level of familiarity. This is familiar. I'm here. I have no idea. Never heard of it.
I first became familiar with it when Catherine Zeta-Jones was playing Desiree on Broadway. And I got the album in my Easter basket that year and immediately downloaded it onto my iPod because that's what year this
That's what you
was.
do.
Um, and I was
Good.
listening to it on repeat until I knew every single word to that entire musical, which it's basically an operetta. Like there are spoken scenes. Okay, but like not what you're thinking. Like
Well,
there
I
are
like opera,
spoken
but like I hate that song so much. It's
there
such a
are
downer,
spoken
but not in
scenes.
a fun way.
Okay, well when you get to that point in the show, it makes sense. I think if you're doing it by itself, then okay, fine.
But musically, it's just not a good song.
I disagree so hard.
I hate it.
Anyway, I was learning the song by heart, but the very first time I heard Send in the Clowns, I was at a Panera Bread listening to my iPod, and my mom was sitting next to me, and we were like waiting for her friend to show up or whatever. And that song came on, and I listened to it, and I don't think I moved for the entire like 3.5 minutes. And then I looked at my mom and I was like, you have to listen to this song. This is the saddest song I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh.
And she was like, what is it? And I was like, Send in the Clowns. And she was like, you don't know Send in the Clowns? And I was like, I'm like 9.
Make sure to tell your mother this story. She'll be thoroughly disappointed.
I'm a little disappointed.
It's just like such a downer, but not in like a good way. Like I love
No,
me
it's
some
not
depressing
supposed to
music.
be.
What?
Continue.
Okay, so like I love sad songs, but it's just like it's one of those songs that to me is so annoying. Like it's just so annoying. Like I'm like
Okay.
I want to vomit thinking about it. Like it's just that bad to me.
Okay. Well,
Eh.
Bernadette Peters also sang it, and she did great too.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, that was my vibe of sad song, not the stereotypical like emo like music that most people probably went through that phase. I didn't. I did have a leather-studded belt, but that was my sad music that I listened to while wearing it.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm adding more songs to my playlist.
Did you like make an actual playlist on Spotify and then just share it to her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably what I'll do. I washed my hair today and there's this one little piece that like didn't really go with any other strand, so it like made its own, but it's so small and it's like wispies
Oh no.
and it's so weird. Like it won't blend very well. Do you see this?
I think it'll come around.
But like it was when I flipped my hair over, it just like stood straight up in the air on its own.
It has some feelings.
Yeah, I have feelings about it.
Okay, so sorry. Send in the Clowns, that's your sad girl vibe.
Yeah.
Um
That was my teen depression vibe.
Oh my gosh, you know what I didn't put on my list either is any Wicked.
Oh,
That's okay. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna add Wicked to
no,
my playlist.
I don't think I will either. I feel like that's not quite the vibe.
No, it's really not. It'd be different if it was like you and me, but
Yeah.
like this crew,
Yeah. I honestly might try to minimize the Broadway as much as possible, just for the sake of the game.
yeah. I tried to like anything that I know is like not what everyone else was listening to. I kind of didn't put on there.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. I was listening to the Annie soundtrack a lot. I'm not putting any of that on
Just
there.
put Hard Knock Life on there. When it comes on, because she's gonna play the playlist just like randomly throughout the weekend to play the game. And when Hard Knock Life comes on, you and I both can just break out in the choreography and everyone will be like, what is happening?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I stuck with like Sheryl Crow, Shania Twain, Aqua. I threw some Black Eyed Peas on there.
Nice.
I don't know why I'm telling you
Well,
my
none of these are what would be on mine, so.
all right, so it's fine. Yes, that's right. We need to realize the
Mhm.
slight difference is kind of good for this game.
Yes. Yeah, that's why Anne Marie was like, she's not worried about Nick because he's not our age.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like Reza is gonna die during that game because he goes hard anyway. But I just have a feeling that every single one of his is gonna overlap with someone.
Oh my gosh. That's the thing though. How do you know if it was somebody else's and not yours?
I think that's the point because each song will only be put on the playlist once. But Anne Marie has like the master chart or whatever.
So she's gonna say how many people had it on their
I guess so. Or she'll
thing.
know if anyone doesn't remember. But I think the vibe is if the song comes on and you know you put it on there.
We'll be like, I put this on mine. I put it on mine. Dang.
I think so.
It'll be good. I need to look at like games I have to see if I should bring anything.
I packed a little bag of games today. Telestrations was here. So
Perfect.
I put that in there. Anne Marie's never played it, but I was like trying to describe it to her. And I was like, this is the perfect game for this event.
Yeah, it'll be great.
It's
Illustrations is great.
always so funny. Like that time at Mike's where we got from Clothesline to Noah's Ark.
They're just always such good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Telestrations is a good one.
I packed Telestrations, Cards Against Humanities, and What Do You Mean with the Mean Girls expansion pack.
Oh, love it. Obsessed.
So those are the ones I'm bringing.
Okay. Should we bring a bananagrams? Maybe not. I don't want to keep track of pieces.
That's kind of what I thought. I saw it there and I was like, for one, I don't know if that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Might be a little too thinky.
Yeah.
Do you do you think it's rude if I pack a book?
No.
Good, because I think I'm gonna.
Like it's a whole weekend. Like we don't have to like be party hardy and social the
Yeah.
whole time.
Well, she said she wants it to be like a vacation for everyone, and I was like, cool. So I'll be in the hot tub for at least 36 of these hours.
Oh my gosh.
I packed two swimsuits, and a pair of flip-flops because I was like, I'll need something for my wet feet.
Yes.
Um, I probably should bring a towel because I don't really know what the towel situation will be like there.
That's true. I was just thinking like a pool towel, like hot tub towel, but maybe we
Yeah.
can, yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. But I know when we went for my birthday a few years ago, we just used the towels that were in the house because they had so many. But we have more people going this time.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna be quite enough towels.
Yeah, she did say that there's a washer dryer there.
Oh, sweet.
So I have a feeling if nothing else, we'll be doing towels pretty much every day. just because of the number of people.
What did you just say?
Oh, she said there's a washer dryer there. So I have a feeling we'll be washing towels every day at least, just because of the number of people.
Why?
So we can have clean towels.
I use the same towel for a week at a time. I
I
don't need to
don't
wash it. I'll hang it up to dry for my
I don't
one
do
or two showers. You can wash your single towel. Like I am the person who the second year I went to Coachella, um, I had like a camp towel. And by camp towel, I mean it was like this big.
Yeah.
Just one of those like really absorbent microfibery things. That's what I
Mhm.
used when I got out of the shower.
Yeah.
And same when I did when we did a Chicago field trip in high school, there weren't enough towels in our hotel room for the 4 girls that were in the room. So I took the extra hand towel and that's what I used after I showered. And I just hung it up to dry and it was all good to go.
Nah. Good
Just
job.
dry
Good
off.
good for you.
It's a towel.
Like I can use it more than one night, but I don't know. I prefer a fresh one.
You will be there for like 3 nights.
Yeah.
I probably won't even shower every night. I'll probably shower once, maybe.
I'm just planning a lot of time in the hot tub
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I gotta shower after that.
as chlorine.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know I'm definitely not washing my hair at all over the
No.
weekend.
No, that's why I did that today. And I
Yeah.
shaved today. I did a
Oh,
full everything shower. I washed my hair, I shaved, I exfoliated, I used my Tree Hut scrub. It was great.
nice.
But I shaved today for the first time in like an embarrassingly long time. And now I can't stop touching my legs. Because I'm like, they're so soft. And I like put on the thick body cream after. So like,
Good.
mm-hmm. Although now I can like clearly see all of the bruises on my legs, and I'm like, how did that happen?
Oh my gosh. Oh well.
Like I have so many bruises on my legs and I don't understand. I
You do have
genuinely
animals.
I genuinely have no idea. Like I have a feeling I'm gonna like walk out in a bathing suit and someone's gonna be like, Allison, are you okay?
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna be like, listen, I wish I knew. I don't know.
Gosh. I hope Anne Marie sends us all the address to the place. That's what
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I don't need it for a
Apparently,
while, so
apparently originally the plan was for both cars leaving tomorrow to leave from here so that we could like go together. But apparently today Reza was like, I would rather not. So now Anne Marie is like, well, I hope that we get there first because like she's the only one that can get in, I guess.
oh yeah.
But I'll be fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
And we like last minute swapped Emily and Mitchell,
Yeah, I saw that.
I think because Reza's leaving straight from his house, and I guess Mitchell lives closer up here. So it should be fine. That does mean I'm probably going to be in the middle seat though in the back, and I'm like, well, that is unfortunate.
Oh no.
Because when it was Emily, I was going to make her go in the middle so she could be basically in Patrick's lap because they're dating anyway.
Well, Mitchell will go in the middle.
I'm sure he would, but I'd feel bad. He's so long. He's so tall. Like I
Yeah.
have the shortest legs. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I still don't know who's in my car aside from Neil.
Apparently Rio is not coming anymore.
Yeah, he was removed from the thread. I saw that.
So if Jasenia doesn't come, I guess it'll just be you and Neil.
We're gonna get some quality time, get to know each other.
You really are.
Don't know this person at all, don't know where he lives.
Anne Marie texted Jasenia today too. She really wants her to come.
Yeah,
And
Jasenia said she had 4 people who texted her the same thing today.
great.
I'm like, okay, then.
Well, I wonder who the fourth one was because I know 3 of them were you, me, and Anne Marie.
Oh, I think Emily.
Good.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Reza. But Anne Marie really wants her there. And so I told Jasenia, I was like, it's Anne Marie's birthday. And she should have what she wants on her birthday. So I'm hoping she comes. But I was hoping she would come anyway, obviously.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
think she'll have some FOMO if she doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I
Just
hope
have
she
to
does.
see.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yes. The thing is, if she comes, then I need to bring an air mattress.
Well, I guess you'll have room since Rio's not coming.
Just, yeah, a party in my car.
Yep.
Me and Neil.
And hopefully Jasenia.
Yeah.
If she comes, you can put Neil in the back seat.
It's just funny that I just don't know him. Oh, I
I
mean,
don't
I'll know
either.
him. I'll get to know him. It's
Yep.
fine.
It'll be fine.
Yes.
I still think it's funny that Amory thinks she's going grocery shopping after we get there tomorrow, but it's going to be late when we get there, I feel.
Well, when are you leaving?
I haven't gotten a clear answer on that yet, but today she got home from work at 5:30 and I feel like she left early because normally she gets home closer to 6. So I have a feeling we're leaving around 6, which would put us there. How far would drive? Is it like 2 hours?
Yeah.
That put us there like 8, 8:30 probably with stopping.
Oh, you think you're gonna have to stop?
I don't know, because she was planning on like grabbing dinner on the way, I think.
Oh.
That's what she put like in the food breakdown, which I need to go back and look at so I can emotionally prepare.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know how late the grocery store is open up there.
Yeah, and I don't even know how accessible one will be to the house. You know what I mean?
Oh, we went to a grocery store.
And I guess, yeah, on the way out of town, right?
It wasn't that far.
Oh, okay. I don't really remember that.
This is, you know what? That is fair.
All I remember is sitting in that car and having a time.
Like the thing is, it is a town. Like people live there.
Yeah.
Like we're staying in basically someone's home.
Yeah.
There's a Starbucks. Like, okay, I'm trying to find where the grocery store is. I wish I could just like be in a spot and search that area without losing the spot.
I know. That's always so annoying.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna look up the hours of the Vons.
Mm.
Oh, you might be able to. They're open till 11.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's by a Starbucks. I do remember that. Okay, and the
That's
Stater
probably the
Brothers.
one we went to.
I think they're all open until 11.
Wow.
Yeah, there are these condos right there.
That's actually surprising.
Yeah, every day up until 11.
Nice.
So you might be able to.
Well,
I was
good.
worried they'd like close early because
Yeah.
Mountain Town.
Well, that works out.
Wonderful. There's a Sizzler
Great.
There used to be one not that far from you. It is closed. There's a
Yeah.
bowling place.
Oh,
We should go bowling. It has
okay.
90s decor.
Of course it does.
Bait and tackle. That sounds like my kind of place. I'm just perusing. Oh my gosh, there's an alpine slide.
That sounds like fun.
Yes. Ugh. A solar observatory. Fun.
Layla,
Just
are you ready? You're not going to Big Bear, but I am, and Siri is. You're gonna stay here with Ari. She's like, I'm what now?
you don't have to travel, Lila. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, you're not gonna go this time. You're gonna stay home with all the cats. Thanks.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I just realized we like just I'm so focused on this weekend right now that I'm like, we didn't even talk about like our weekend.
Oh yeah, we had a weekend.
Oh my gosh, our brains are clearly just like, well, first of all, I'm fried because this is past my bedtime.
Yeah,
Uh, but also we are fried because we're pre-plan mode for the weekend.
yeah.
We are forward thinkers. That is what we
Yeah.
are.
Anyway, on Saturday I worked, and then on Sunday was Siri's housewarming party.
Yes, and everyone loves me so much they bought me a TV.
Yeah. Your face was amazing.
I I don't even know.
So when you like looked up when the door opened, and then you saw me, and then you looked behind me and you saw Patrick carrying the TV, and your jaw like hit the floor. Like legitimately wide mouth,
Oh.
mouth agape.
I
I'm
was
just
like,
so glad it
what?
fit.
No, it's
I like
perfect.
I guessed.
Yes. Yeah, it ended up being like the absolute perfect size for my TV stand that I've had since I moved in here.
Mhm. And now there's a TV for
Now
it.
there's a TV there. The living room feels more complete.
Yes.
I was gonna watch more episodes of a TV show tonight, but it just didn't happen.
Well, that's fair. I started a movie when I had dinner, and then I paused it to come podcast.
Good. Yeah, after this, I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna finish a movie and make another video because,
That's what yeah,
yep,
that's our work lives.
my
Oh my
work-life
gosh.
balance right now is non-existent, and it's really starting to take a toll on me. Anyway,
It, it's fine. Um, sorry. So in both of my English classes, we're reading plays. And so I always like to do like the recap of like, okay, what just happened before we go reading. And then I like head back to my like little desk so I can sit down and scroll on like my computer. So it scrolls on the board. It's so annoying. Anyway, um, and I'm always like, and anyway, so that's what just happened. And my brain is always like, and that's what you missed on Glee.
amazing.
I actually said it today and I was like, and that's what you missed on Glee.
Did they get it?
No, no one said anything.
Great. I think I'm okay with them not knowing Glee.
Yeah, it's really fine.
Oh, do you want to hear a story that I was going to tell you the other day? And I was like, oh, wait and tell her that on the podcast. And now that we have 5 minutes left, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
The other night, I got home so late from work. Like, I think it was after 11 when I got home. So it was late when I showered, late when I was getting into bed. It was like almost 1 a.m. by the time I turned my light off. And then at 1:07, I woke up to pain in my face. I don't know what happened, but I heard Lila doing her like, "Uff." Like, you know how sometimes she'll like, not really snap, but like lunge. That's still not the right word. She'll like bark at a cat, you know?
Yeah.
It was like that noise. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck, Lila? And then my face hurt and I was like, ow. And then I realized she gave me a nosebleed.
What?
So I like leapt out of bed, ran to the bathroom. It took it a bit to stop bleeding because, of course, it did because I'm me. And then I cleaned up a trail of blood and went back to sleep on my bloody pillowcase because I was like, well, I'll deal with that in the morning. And then when
Ew.
I woke up, I had it on my face from the pillowcase. So
You didn't even, oh, ew.
I was tired. I was finally asleep.
Like she bit your nose or like,
No, she like headbutted me.
oh my gosh.
At first, I thought she bit my nose and I was so
No.
confused. But then when I got in the bathroom and looked in the mirror, I wasn't like there were no marks, just my nose was bleeding.
Ow.
So I think she headbutted me.
What a rude dog.
But she falls asleep every night. Like, so I go to sleep in like the fetal position and she's like in my arms. So, yeah. But she's 5 and that's the first time that's ever happened. So hopefully it'll be at least 5 years before it happens again.
Or just, never.
Never would be great, but I also would have been fine if it had never happened at all. Now that I
Oops.
know that's a possibility, I'm a little scared.
Lila, looks like you're sleeping on the squishmallow.
I really thought that that would traumatize me enough to like not fall asleep cuddling her anymore, but it's been a couple nights and I still do it. So,
It's fine.
yeah.
She
She
just
didn't
really,
mean to. When I got back in bed, she was like laying down with her head in her paws like this and like the big puppy eyes, and she was like, "Mm."
she's like, I'm sorry. I
She,
didn't mean to.
yeah. She's like, whoops.
Whoops. Oh my gosh.
And I was loud about it too. I was like, "Nah."
Oh man.
Anyway, that was fun.
Wonderful. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen
Ever.
ever, ever.
That just shouldn't have been a thing in the first place. But
Lila seems apologetic.
yeah, she's been back to her clingy, licky self.
Yeah.
Yeah, I warned Ari because like she's never watched Lila before. She always just has Winston because normally I bring Lila with me if I'm
Yeah.
traveling. And she was like asking me because she was like, I've never watched her. And I was like, well, she's pretty easy, like care wise. She just really likes attention. And Ari was like, yes, that I do know. So I told her
Good.
she could, leave her in my room if she wanted, or she could leave her out in the house if she wanted. And I was like, you can put her in my room to sleep if you want, or you can sleep with her. I don't really care.
Yeah, she'll be okay.
She'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. Yeah. Ari's gonna be in high demand this weekend. The only human with all these animals.
Gosh. Well, luckily, like Anne-Marie's are pretty easy.
Yeah, you
Well,
like
Winston,
barely even know they're there.
yeah, and like they have the automatic feeders.
Yeah. Well, if you wind up leaving from my house, you can come in and check, but if not, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, that'll
All
bring us
right.
to the end of this episode of Clearly Thriving. Yay, Siri can go to bed.
Yep, I'm ready.
I'm Allison Clay,
And I'm Siri Harkins.
and we are thriving.
Clearly.
Clearly.